What's up, everyone? It is your girl, Gelbeauty-QM here, aka Grace Honey, and today we're going to get into the battle of the palette. So I told you all I was going to battle the Icy Nude up against another palette. So the palette is the Ensley Rain Cold, I think it's Cold Moon. Yeah, Cold Moon palette. This is the last palette I bought from the brand. And I feel like it looks really similar to the Icy Nude. So I figured we go ahead and do a cute little battle and see if you need to get the Icy Nude or not. You probably already saw the Icy Nude palette video earlier today, and you're seeing this one later. I don't know what order I have them going in, but I feel like that's the order I want to put these in, so you can see my idea on the palette, and then you can turn around and see my idea of if you really need the palette or not, especially because I'm gonna try to have this up the last day of the sale. So without further ado, let's get into it. If you like videos like this, if you like new makeup releases, I do those every Friday on my channel. If you like a good complexion video, I've done so many complexion videos. I have the One Size foundation on right now. I've also done Patrick Ta, Huda Beauty, Makeup by Mario, Roy Bonnie, and Westman Atelier, just to name a few. So if you like complexion videos, you have those to choose from. If you like a good fragrance video, I recently did the Honey Sweet from Snif. I've also done Old Fashioned from Killian. I did Dear Skye and Vanilla Sin from Ellis Brooklyn. Now, I'm usually a viral vanilla girl, so I have a recent video I did on the last viral vanilla fragrances that I was interested in trying out. So if you like fragrances, this is definitely the place for you. If you like fashion, I have done a few fashion videos as well. I usually do fashion shorts twice a week, but I did a video dedicated to this brand I like called Johansson. And I also did a video dedicated to Forever 21 because they had a good Labor Day sale a while back. So I have, and of course, eyeshadow. You know I do because you're here for eyeshadow right now. So I did a video on the Makeup by Mario eyeshadow palette. I've done one on the latest Natasha Denona palette, which is the Roxa palette, and of course I did the Huda Beauty one before we got into this comparison video. So now let's get into the eyeshadow. So I will go off camera, get my life in order. I'm going to do, of course, the Cold Moon off camera, but I usually do swatches on my arm and then show you. I'll be like, you know, Ensley, Huda, Ensley, Huda, and so on and so forth, and then we'll do the eye with the Huda palette, and then you can tell me if you think they're similar enough or not, and I'll tell you which one I prefer at the end. So I'll be back in a few. Okay, so this is what we're working with. So here are the swatches. You got Huda, Ensley, Huda, Ensley, Huda, Ensley, Huda, Ensley, Huda, Ensley, Huda, Ensley. So I just did these two so you can see how similar they are in tone, because this is one I used in the first video. I feel like this one's a little more icy and it has more sparkle to it, but if you like a more subtle approach to this shade, I feel like this one will be good for you. Same thing with the silver, because this Huda, and actually the silvers to me look pretty similar. I feel like when you see them in person, Huda try to do a more ethereal, like softer sparkle effect, kind of like they have on, what's that show, Euphoria, whereas I feel like Ensley Rain was just like bam, pow, sparkle in your face type vibe. So that's what they kind of went with. I haven't put the inner corner in yet because I was trying to decide if we should put the pink and end off with the pink, or if we should put the silver. So that's why there's no inner corner shade. I didn't forget, I was just trying to figure out what we should do. So I'll start with the shade right here. I took Lavish out of this one. I also took She's Rich with 3 eyes. I took Poised, which is this dark purple one right here. And which other one did I take? It was a more peachy one. I took First Class. Wait, no, it wasn't First Class, sorry. I took, what else is there? Oh yeah, I took the shade VVS right here, and then I'm trying to decide if we should use the shade Platinum or the shade Ore that I originally used for our inner corner. So we haven't decided that one yet. So we're gonna start off with Lavish, because that's the first transition shade. So y'all, I'm gonna end up having to buy something from Ensley Rain, even though I haven't bought anything from them since like I want to say like a whole year. Let me explain what happened. So, and I'm not buying it for me, just FYI. But I know I told you I wasn't gonna buy anything, but I'm gonna end up having to buy something because one of my friends, now backtrack, she been going through a lot of stuff recently. Like, you know, she had a family member who's really sick, and it seems like every time I look up, she's having some issue. And then on top of that, she's like a teacher's aide at a school, so she's on her teacher's salary. So that's the only reason I'm, you know, like willing to buy the thing from Ensley Rain that she wants. So we buy each other like eyeshadow for presents every year because we both like makeup. So what I did was I was like, I had been talking about brands with her in the past, and she was asking me what my favorite indie brands were and all that. So like when they had good sales and stuff, she would try them out and see like what she likes. So I guess Ensley Brain's price point was a little too much for her, which I understand. I feel like they, you know, are pretty up there with their price point. So I can understand why she wanted to buy. So she's already tried one of my favorites, Adept. Y'all know I have a code with Adept. I love Adept. She tried them. She liked them. She's tried Natasha. She's tried, I think she tried Pat McGrath and Charlotte Tilbury. I'm not sure. I know she tried, let me put some other shades on while I'm just sitting here talking about what she tried. So I'm going to take the shade Poise now, the deep, like purple grayish shade. So she tried, I believe she tried Fantasy Cosmetica. I think she tried Shroud before they left. I know she tried Uten's because I got her Angie's palette because she was so in love with the color story and like the chartreuse matte green that Angie picked that she likes to put in the inner corner. So she tried a few of the indie brands that I recommended and talked about and liked. So when I had recommended this one, mind you, like I said, it was last year because last year's the last time I bought anything from them. I haven't bought anything from them in like, I want to say like a year, because I think the last one I bought was around December of last year, but y'all know they be having them pre-order, so it takes forever to get. So I had bought her, I had talked about them when I had bought them, was talking about how that formula had improved, because if you all remember, I wasn't crazy about the Strawberry Moon formula. So I was just like, oh, okay, whatever, you know, like this one's just okay. But then I got the Harvest Moon when I gave them a second chance, and I really liked the formula of that. And then I got the Cold Moon, and then I had the issue that I personally had with them, the same issue that Dionluvsmakeup and a few other creators had. If you want to know what the issue is, you can go watch the Cool Moon video. We're not here for that. We're here to explain how I have to backtrack now and get something from them, so we're gonna stick to that part. But yeah, so I ended up that being that last palette I bought. And then like when they came up with new makeup releases, I talk about them and I tell you, like, you know, I don't buy from the brand because of, you know, whatever, and move on. But my friend, like this year, she decided she wanted to try that brand of eyeshadow. So she was like, do you mind getting me the I think it's the two little small ones they came out with. I think it had fairies on it, like Flutter and something else. I always forget the name of the other one, but it's Flutter and another one. So those two. So I was like, oh great, now I gotta buy from this brand that I don't really want to buy from. But you know, I like her enough, and I know she's on a teacher's salary, so I was like, I'll just go ahead and get it. So that's how I'm gonna end up having to, oh, this is She's Rich, by the way. But that's how I end up having to buy stuff from them, because I'm just kind of like, I don't really want to, but you know, I'm just kind of like, I'm, you know, stuck doing it because she's my friend, and I'm not gonna be like no, especially since I'm the one who told her about the brand, told her it was so wonderful. Now she wants to try it. Just because I don't buy it anymore doesn't mean that she shouldn't get a chance to. So I'm like, I'm gonna end up getting this palette just because, you know, she's my friend. So I'm gonna end up buying those two. I just thank God that it's like, you know, God was on my side. Cause Karen, shout out to Karen Harris Makeup, okay? And you can use code Cage Makeup if you're interested in buying anything from them. But she has a she posted about them having a sale, and I was like, say less, Karen girl, say less, and then you could use her code in addition to being on sale. So both of them end up being like close to the price of one palette. But if I remember correctly, I swore they had a bundle that was this exact same price. So I was like, is it really on sale? I don't know. I don't remember how much the bundle price was. That was so long ago when it came out, this like spring or whatever, so I'm not 100% sure. But I feel like Karen talked about their I feel like there was a bundle that was close to this price. I'd have to go watch some old videos of that palette to like confirm my suspicions, which of course, being me, I'm going to, because I feel like they went up on the price of shipping too, just for this. I've noticed that with brands. I talked about this in my 3 looks, 3 palettes with the 2 Cryotine, I believe that's the name of the brand, palettes, and the Milk Cosmetics one. I noticed how they had went up on the price of shipping just for when I had bought that one individual palette. So I was kind of just like, So I feel like they went up back up on the price of it, so it'd be almost the same price as the bundle was originally, and they can just pocket the extra money. This is all alleged. I'm not saying that they do that. I just find it interesting that, you know, now all of a sudden it's, you know what I'm saying, higher than I feel like it originally was. But since I haven't bought from them a year, cost of living, all this type of things, cost of to do business and other things have gone up, so that just could be the case too. That's just in my mind. That's how I feel about it. Let's cut the crease. So my total right now is 77 whatever, because the 2 palettes she wants are, I think one was like 33, but for some reason the other one was like 36, and I'm like, they're from the same collection. So I don't know if it's because one has brighter colors, which made it cost more for those bright pigments, and that's why it's 36 instead of 33 like the other one. I'm like, I'm a little confused on that too, but I'm like, whatever. Let's take VS. It's kind of giving like that spongy-ish formula, kind of like, you know, Super Shock shadows give. And it's a little difficult to pick up on this brush. Because it did fine with picking up on my finger, but now I'm trying to pick it up on this Sigma E55. It seems like it doesn't want to pick up too much. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Okay, there we go. So it's giving, it gives more of an iridescent effect, as you see. I might end up just putting it on with my finger, because this brush is not doing it for me at all. But yeah, so my only concern is, like, is it about the same price as the bundle, because you went up on the shipping? I mean, like I said, she's been a friend of mine since like 2020, so we've been friends like a good 4 years. That's what I'm gonna do without question. It's just, you know, I'm like, I wish she had asked when I was like into the brands, but at least I wouldn't, you know, feel some type of way about giving them my money. But you know, when you care about people, you know, put how you feel aside sometimes. Like, for example, I don't really like to buy anything from Wendy's, because if you didn't know, they were like donating to Donald Trump's campaign, and since I wasn't voting for Donald Trump, I didn't want them giving my money away to him when I didn't want them at it. So that's why I stopped really going to Wendy's. But then, like, they came out with the, you know, SpongeBob SquarePants meal, and I have a teenage son, and SpongeBob is part of his childhood memory, so of course I had to give, you know, them my money because they got the SpongeBob meal. So, you know, like stuff like that. It's like, to me, this is just another one of those situations where I'm like compromising, even though I don't really want to be popular. But we all do it for people we care about. So she's my friend, I care about her. I'm going ahead and buying this damn palette. Or palettes, I should say. I'm just glad that they're on sale. I have to pay the regular 50 whatever it is a piece, because then I would have damn near passed out and died. Okay, so far this is what we're working with. I feel like this is definitely giving more pink and purple vibe, and this is giving more like a little bit of like the pink and purple neutralist that I thought it was going to give compared to this. So I definitely like the coloring of this one better, but it's not like the Huda Beauty one is bad. It's still nice. So let's go ahead and put these inner corners in. So I'm gonna start off with this one. Obviously, I think we're just gonna go ahead with the silver just to see what the silvers look like on each side. So I'm gonna go in with platinum and this one, and I forgot the name of the silver and the other one, so we'll cross that bridge when we get. Okay, so this is our finished Huda side. I'm probably gonna put on some purple eyeliner just because I want to bring more purple into the look, and the Huda one's disappointed me a little bit because that purplish tone that we put in the crease is definitely putting a lot more grayish purple than more of like the purple I was hoping for it to do. So there's that. But now let's go into, it's called Wolf Moon in the Ensley Rain palette. That's the name of their silver. I definitely feel like it's gonna give more of that Bam Pow sparkle as opposed to the iridescent sparkle that Huda Beauty's been giving this whole time, like I said. So there's that. But yeah, we finished Ensley Rain eyes. So let me back you on up and we can talk about how we feel. Not too far though, because the lighting is only gonna reach so far right now. I bought the new cord, but it still won't make the light work. So I'm like, I wonder if I have to buy one specifically from them, which is going to suck. But I'm gonna try to look it up on their website when I get done and see, because the sun has not been coming out recently, and it's just been real disrespectful and hard to make videos. And y'all know I need to make my videos, so I gotta, you know, like, we're gonna have to figure something out. I gave my backup ring light away to one of my friends, so I'm like, I don't even have that to fall back on like I normally would. So this light that my dad gave me for, like, I think my birthday or something, really came in clutch. Yeah, but if I had to pick between the eyes, let's see. Honestly, when it comes to like the color and the pigmentation, y'all know I'm a purple palette connoisseur, and the fact that this is giving more of the pink and purple that I was hoping that the purple and pink in here would give, is making me like this side better. But it's not a far the quality thing, it's just more of a color preference thing. So for color preference, I would pick the Ensley Rain. For quality, either one is fine. So if you're a person who's more concerned about the quality, I feel like you'd like either one of these, and you can catch the Huda Beauty one on sale at Sephora right now. I think the sale ends Monday. You should be seeing this video Monday, so hopefully I got it up in time. But yeah, if you want it based upon quality, then I feel like you can go with either brand and be fine. So Ensley Rain is having a sale. I don't think this palette is on sale from what I saw, but they do have the palette in stock, I think. Don't quote me, you'd have to check yourself. You can use code Cage Makeup if you want to buy it. Then the Huda Beauty one, I believe, is still in stock on Sephora's page. Do not quote me, I have not checked there, but I will leave it linked down below for you all to check out if you're interested. Anyway, those are my thoughts. Like, it just depends on what your preference is. I prefer bright colors and sparkles sparkly dual chromes and multi-chromes. This is for the more subdued, iridescent, everyday, get a little wild when I go out on the weekends type person. So this is more basically work friendly, and this one is not so much. So, you know, depending on what kind of work you do. If you're an influencer, then, you know, this can be work appropriate for you. And if, you know, you're a go-go dancer, this could be work appropriate for you, I guess. I don't know. But anyway, those are my thoughts on both the palettes. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Remember, you all are diamonds. Make sure you subscribe. The membership is down below if you're interested. I just put up my birthday vlog, helping me pick out my birthday outfit, and what I did for my birthday as far as my birthday makeup goes. So anyway, be blessed, girl. Bye.